Hello everybody and good evening. My name is Sora Darkchild and welcome back to Let's Play Octopath Traveler. Since last time, we got ourselves a new companion, a thief named Therion, and did his first chapter. And also since then, I posted up a voting poll for who to go on to first for the last two characters there are left. Trissa or Ulbrich. But since I don't think I have a lot of followers yet to be doing those, I decided to go a different route and made myself a roulette wheel for which character will be going first. And out of these two, Trissa was the lucky winner for the first spin. So we will be doing her next. However, there are two things I want to do before I head over there. Which explains why I'm in Elfin's hometown on Ripple-Tide. Because there is an axe that you can get early in this game that is really powerful. But it has 3% for being stolen. And it can only be gotten from, well, I think the merchant can buy it, but if you want it right now, you need either Honnet or Ulbrich to get this girl out of the way, and then after she's out of the way, go inside. I recommend you save after getting this person out of the way. And if you're lucky enough to get the thing, that's great. If not, then I recommend you level up and then come back another time and try again. But with me, we're gonna try doing it now. If I don't get it on the first 5 tries, I'll try again off screen and we'll pick up once I finally get it. So, let us get started. Time for us to stick a snow leopard on this person.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. Come in, if thou darest.
Either that or a salamander.
Come in, if thou darest. What next? What next? Missest me. Let my arrow fly in true. Missest me. Come in, if thou darest. Come in, if thou darest. Come in. Thou didst fight with courage.
That's the axe that we want, the golden axe. Now, it's not one of the best, like, top 3, but it is high up there. It's a strong axe that's great for early in the game. but its 3% of being stolen makes it really difficult to obtain. If I don't get it in the first 4 attempts, I'll keep trying off-screen until I get it. So, here we go. And of course that's gonna happen because this is the first time it failed. Alright, we got it! Second attempt! For some reason I thought it was gonna take more tries than that. Well, Therian, must be your lucky day. Now then, on to the next area before we continue the story. Okay, is this where I want to be? Yes, we want to go south from... Where is it? You want to go south from this bridge onto the next area. I think it's this way we need to go.
May I have this dance? I am ready.
Bring it on!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Here goes nothing. Drowning arrows!
I am...
My turn.
Coming. Yeah! I honor thee, my quarry.
Whoops, went the wrong way. Meant to go the other way. Be to the right from here. We're close. I hate it when we die. Head this way. And we find another shrine. The Shrine of the Healer. A voice echoes in your head. Hail, traveler. I am Dother, the charitable. Unto thee who dost boldly venture to this place, I impart the knowledge of the heavens. And we got ourselves the secondary job of the Apocryphy. And I think I know who am I kidding? I'm gonna teach it to all of them off screen, but for now, the person I want to teach it to is Primrose. Here we go. Now that we have that, let us continue with Chapter 1 of Tressa's story. Her name is Tressa, and she is a merchant. A tiny port town in the coastlands is the only home she's ever known. Here in Rippletide, she cuts deals and stocks shelves, doing all she can to help keep her family's ship afloat. And from the quays she walks 1,000 times. She looks upon the endless sea and dreams of a wider world. When she is robbed by a band of thieving pirates one day, her pride as a merchant wouldn't allow her to back down, and so she vows to set off for the pirates' den. She will need daring allies on the path she has chosen. Yes. And that will be my party from this point on. Sorry, boys. This world is brimming with treasures. And I know what I'm searching for is waiting for me out there somewhere. So I'll set sail for the horizon and the great big world that lies beyond.
Well, the shop ain't gonna stock itself. Morning, Ma. Morning, Pa.
Morning, Tressa. Looks like our #1 employee is ready for another day of work.
Sure am. And I'll start by stocking up the store.
Hold your seahorses, little lady. Tell me, what are the 3 things a merchant needs most?
They need to be smiley, mannerly, and early. Thought you had me, didn't you?
You're too clever for me, Tressa. Now off you go.
Leave it to me, Pa.
Be careful out there, Tressa. Oh, those pirates have been causing trouble around the tavern lately. If you see them, you make sure to keep a wide berth, you hear?
Got it, Ma. Be back in 2 ripples of the tide.
There she goes. Reminds me of myself when I was that age. Always running off somewhere, wanting to prove myself a full-fledged merchant.
Don't flatter yourself, dear. Our Tressa is something special.
That she is. Oh!
I can give you this much.
Huh?
All right.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Not bad.
Yeah! All right!
And now we learn of Tressa's path actions. Purchase, which is pretty much the good version for Therian stealing. And unfortunately, you can choose between either one, but there are going to be certain items that either Tressa can buy, or certain items that Therian can steal. So you have to be careful with who you're talking to with either one of those two in your party, and for what item you're looking for. Right now we're looking for a bottle of wine, which can be bought by this person over here. Not bad, $50. Pleasure doing business with ya.
Another day, another deal. Deal so good, it was practically a steal.
Don't say that.
This ought to liven up our little shop. Our little shop. Just me, Ma, and Pa. If I don't take over, who will? The ocean is so vast. What lies beyond the horizon?
Drop anchor!
haven't seen that ship around here before. Wonder where it came from.
Now, who do we
A
have?
dreary town. But it carries a delectable scent. Its cuisine may be promising.
Now, who are you?
What's the matter, lass? You look like a fish out of water.
Is this a trading ship?
Indeed, and I am its captain.
Well, Captain, the name's Tressa. I'm a merchant in this town.
A pleasure to meet you.
I'm sure you have all kinds of neat cargo on board. Say, do you mind if I take a peek? I'd love to see what you've brought from overseas.
You have a true merchant's eye, lass. You gaze at a simple trading ship as if it were made of solid gold. Alas, I only allow passage to those I trust.
Aww. What was that? I'll go check it out.
Busy as a bream, that one.
But... Sir! You ninny? Ha ha! Otctopath!
Hey! I won't allow it.
Yo-ho!
Ah!
Lass,
But
I'd think again.
Bye-bye now. Fare thee well.
There's no need to pretend.
Oh.
Lass.
Well, we best go after those pirates. The girl's heart might be in the right place, but she might be getting a little ahead of herself. Let's see.
Hello there. Oh.
True words spoken from an ex-pirate, I'm guessing.
Well,
Quick as a whip, my friend.
Oh?
really?
However,
Huh? Deal.
Alright, let's see. Actually, yeah, we gotta purchase everything from them.
oh,
Simple. We're gonna put the pirates to sleep. Oh yeah. Now then, let's get you some good equipment, girl. Let's see. We're a bit short on that, but I think I can sell something to build up for that. That did it. Let's see. Anything else that might be useful? Anything at all? Nope, that's it. I'll come back later for that. And also quickly check on her skills. I'd want her to learn trade. Oh wait, we gotta have her fight a bit before I can do any of that. Oh, let's go in there. Let us get going to the pirate's den. Tressa is an excellent character to have in your party. Because she can, as long as you're walking in the same area for a long amount of time, the longer you're in the area, Alright, Tressa. Ready or not, in we go.
Hey!
Ah!
Will this do?
Aye.
Tressa! You got that right. Ah! Yo-ho! Ah. All right!
Cheers!
Cheers!
Looks like it worked like a charm. Put them all to sleep.
Whoa!
The recommended level for her is level 12 in this dungeon. So I'm gonna level her up a bit before I do anything. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're back, folks. And since last time, before I cut to this point, we got Tressa up to level 7. Still a few levels short, but hopefully with whatever levels everybody else is right now, we should be fine. I set Hana to being a warrior. Got them to learn a few skills that I thought would be useful, particularly with Hana doing cross strike and 1,000 spears. While with Tressa, I chose Trade Tempest and Hired Help, which unfortunately costs the money that you've been collecting. The higher amount of money you collect, the better the fighters that you summon to help out do damage. So it's great for if you got like a lot of money. Now then, let's get on with it. Uh-oh.
Mac!
Oh! You.
Hey! I won't allow it.
You got that right.
Boss time.
Now, let's get down to business.
Mick and Mac.
I'm ready.
Mick here is weak to spears, axes, lightning, and wind magic,
I'll do my best.
while the other one is weak to lightning and wind magic, but unfortunately I don't remember what weapons it was for his weakness. And it's a good thing we have Ophelia here as a sage, that way I got her to learn both of these, which will be a really big help for this fight. Oh, he's the one that's weak to fire. Then Mick is the one that's weak to lightning. Okay,
Letting the hunt begin.
I got them mixed up. Whoops! Now let's see, which weapons is the weakness for the blue
I'm
boy?
ready.
I'll do my best.
I should have had somebody else do the
Bring about a miracle.
do the black magic.
What next?
Who was weak to the sword?
Let's do this.
Neither of them. Orange Hinge Pants here is weak to the spear and axe, while the other one is weak to the bow and staff. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long fight. And what's worse, once both of them start getting weak, one will start covering for the other one. Making one easier to take out, but not the one that you're trying to take out.
I am ready.
Primrose, stick to the axe for this battle.
Letting the hunt beginning. Lightning, done my bidding.
What to do? Well then,
Alrighty.
thunder! Bring out!
Letting the hunt beginning. Coming.
I am ready.
Oh, that took care of him.
Do.
Now the other one. This is gonna be a walk in the park then. Unless he brings up his defense.
Let's do this!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I am ready. You'll be fine.
Well then, prepare yourself!
Come in, if thou darest. A torrent of arrows!
I am ready.
I made that fight a lot easier than it should have been. That was a lot easier than it looked.
Damn it all!
That's far enough.
Ah, perfect timing, my friend.
What's that?
Oh?
What? You can't be serious.
Oh, but he is.
Captain Leon Pastrana!
What?
What do we have here? Prepare yourselves. Lass,
Mr. Leon. Yes.
of course. What's the matter?
Well,
Lass,
Huh?
aye.
Seriously? Are you sure about that?
Oh?
Whoa!
Huh. Oh!
Well, I...
Of course.
Huh? Yeah!
This is...
I'm not so sure about that. Thank you.
Fare thee well, lass. Perhaps a day will come when you and I meet as rivals. But I won't be beat. I swear it on my honor as a merchant. Weigh anchor, men. The ocean calls.
saw it with my own 2 eyes. Within those dusty pages, I felt like there was something that would change my life forever. Can't wait to go home and read it all.
For some reason I feel like she's gonna add like a female version of Dipper with that journal. Within that book, there were the records of a traveler, one who had journeyed to the far ends of the realm. Spellbound Tressa forgot time and read every one of his adventures.
This world is brimming with treasures. And I know what I'm searching for is out there somewhere.
So I'll set sail for the horizon. And the great big world beyond.
That settles it. It's time I see the world.
What?
I'm going to leave Rippletide and become a traveling merchant. I'll see the world and have customers from every corner of the realm.
Oh, Mommy, just think about what you're saying, dear.
Traveling merchant? I won't have it. You're not even a stationary merchant yet. You need at least 2 more years of stocking the store, and 3 years of working the shop front. That's 5 years before you're ready to go anywhere.
Sorry, Pa. My mind's made up. Besides, I'll get all kinds of training on the road.
I had a feeling you'd say that. There's no point in trying to stop you now, Tressa. You have my blessing.
Oh, darling! This is our little girl you're talking about.
I know. But I had a feeling this day would come. She is her father's daughter, after all. In the end, being a good merchant boils down to experience. That's just what you'll find out there. Go and see the world, Tressa, until your heart's content.
I understand, but I can't help but worry, Tressa. Do take care of yourself out there, won't you? Be strong, and may the sacred flame light your path.
Thanks, Ma. Thanks, Pa. And I'm sorry for leaving. But I'll come back one day, and you'll see just how much I've learned.
We wouldn't know what to do if you didn't. After all, you're our #1 employee.
Bye, Ma! Bye, Pa! This journal? The author only filled half the pages. The other half is still blank. Guess I'll just have to pick up where he left off. I'll write down everything I won't leave any stone unturned. From the next chapter on, this will be my story. I'll travel far and wide and journey on until every last page is filled. I don't know what lies beyond the horizon. But there's only one way to find out. See ya, Ripple-Tide! My adventures as a merchant are just beginning. I'll start by following in the footsteps of a nameless traveler. And journey far, far beyond.
And that does it for today's episode of Let's Play Octopath Traveler. When we come back in part 8, we will be meeting our 8th and final character, Ulbrich the Warrior. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Leave a comment if you want. Ring the bell to be notified of our next videos coming out. And until then, this is Sora Darkchild, signing off. Have a good night, folks.